Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite trailers of 2019. So, many of you know, if you subscribe to my channel, that I have a very hard time ranking things. The only things I've ever ranked is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I've done that twice. And I literally cannot rank anything else ever. Like, I am so bad at ranking things. Even the MCU is a real struggle. So, I don't know. It's easier for me to rank trailers than it is for me to rank films or television shows or episodes or anything like that. Like, trailers are always, they're my thing. I have always been obsessed with trailers. And it annoys my family to no end because if they can't like decide on like what movie or TV show we watch, I will literally spend an hour watching trailers. Like, I do that in my free time. I always make sure to get to the theater early. I love trailers so much. I have always loved them. If I don't end up working on film or television, I would love to work on trailers. Like, I can't even express how much I love trailers for television, for anything. Like, I love them so much, and I think it's such a good opportunity to really highlight talent and creativity. And if you don't have a good trailer, if you don't have a good ad campaign, then people aren't going to go see your movie. So having good trailers is so important. Trailers are so underestimated. They're so slept on, and they are so important, and people don't realize like how easily these things get in your head. Back when I was younger, before I went to the movies multiple times a week, I would before I watched the trailers, before I saw them in theaters, that would be a big dictating factor on whether or not I'd see a movie, would be the trailer. And I know that's the way it is for the majority of people in this world. Is if they see a trailer, they think, oh, that looks kind of good, then they'll probably see the movie. But if they see a really stupid trailer, they're not going to want to see the movie, no matter how good the movie is. So they're very important, and I'm very excited to rank my favorite trailers of 2019. I have also made a list for my favorite trailers of the decade. Well, more accurately, I'm struggling to make a list because it was honestly hard for me to narrow these down to 10 for 2019 trailers. So a whole decade's worth is going to be very overwhelming, especially because every film or television show gets multiple trailers. So it's going to be a lot. But I'm going to try and make that video for you guys, but I have already made my top 10 list of films and TV shows for 2019, my top 10 films for the decade, and I'm making my TV shows list as well. So hopefully I can get all those videos out for you guys. It's a lot of filming and editing, but I'm excited to talk about it. It's totally new with 2020. Like, the whole decade, like it's so much material to talk about. It's a lot. Like, it's overwhelming. You start to forget how many movies have come out that you love. In my honorable mentions list for my films of the decade is like 20 films long. It's crazy. So, okay. So let's talk about these trailers. First, I will give you my honorable mentions. Just so you guys know, I can't play the trailers for you, so I'm going to give you the release date of the trailers and the official title of the trailer, because sometimes it's like the teaser trailer, the trailer 1, the official trailer, the final trailer. Like, sometimes they give you. So I'm going to give you as much information as I can, but I can't play the trailers for you. But I'm going to talk about them, and yeah. So my honorable mentions are the trailer 1 for The Goldfinch, and that I'm not going to give dates for these ones, but The Goldfinch trailer 1 was, I thought, a very good trailer, and it actually made me want to A, read the book, and B, see the movie. I never ended up seeing the movie because I never got the chance to because I was studying abroad, but the trailer I loved, and honestly, the trailer very well captures the mood of the book so far, so we'll see if the movie actually does that. But I couldn't even put it on my list because I haven't seen the movie, but I think the Goldfinch trailer was very good, and it was very beautifully done, and the way they included music from The National, which is a pretty good band, I thought it was very well utilized and very much captured the mood of the story, so that was good. Second honorable mention is the Shazam trailer 2. I put this on here because I don't think it's even one of like the best trailers I've ever seen, and by no means, but the Shazam trailers made me very excited for Shazam, and it made me believe it was going to be the best movie of the year for me and one of my favorite movies. So even though I didn't end up liking Shazam that much, which got a lot of hate, and I'm sorry, but it's just my opinion, I gotta give it a lot to the trailers because they very much hyped me up for this movie. Like, unprecedented amounts. I was very excited. I almost made Billy Batson jumping off the roof turning into Shazam my desktop image for my computer. Like, I was so excited. It was crazy. So the Shazam trailer too was great. All the trailers for Shazam were quite funny and quite good. So that is good. Another honorable mention, and a lot of people are probably going to be upset that this wasn't on my list, but it just didn't, I mean, it was an amazing trailer, but it just didn't emotionally affect me. It would have been 11. The Wonder Woman trailer. I think it is a fantastic trailer. It is incredibly well done, but there's something missing for me in terms of just like energy. And it has a lot of energy, and it really captures the 80s. It captures a lot, but there's just something missing. And for that reason, it would have been at number 11. I couldn't put it above any of these other trailers, which I thought were just stellar. So for that reason, Wonder Woman would have been at number 11, and it's on my honorable mentions list. But I know I have to give it a shout out because it is a quite good trailer. And so is the Black Widow trailer, which also I would say is in my honorable mention. But neither of these trailers, no matter how exciting they are and how excited I am for the movie, in both cases extremely excited for said movies, the trailers themselves aren't enough to be above any of the ones on this list. So unfortunately, that is the case. And then another honorable mention, which I don't even know, like, I didn't want to put it as a trailer. Like, I was confused. But The Tenant, like the new Christopher Nolan movie, the trailer that they just dropped, which was like basically a short film, I was very confused for a moment. I thought I took my mom into the wrong screening, like the wrong theater. I was very confused, and eventually I was like, this has to be a trailer. Like, we are definitely not, they didn't show any like of the intro, like studio intros or anything. So that was very cool, and it was very much an attention grab, and only Christopher Nolan could do something like that. So yeah, that major props to that, because that is just completely groundbreaking and something I've not seen before. So good job to them. Okay, now we can finally talk, now that we are like 6 minutes in, we can talk about my favorite trailers of 2019. The first trailer I'm going to talk about is, at number 10, the 1917 official trailer released on October 3rd. I did not react to this because I honestly didn't even know about it. I didn't know much about this film other than that they've been advertising it on the sides of the red double-decker buses in London. But wow, okay, so this trailer played in front of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, and seeing it on the Cineworld super screen, I got actual goosebumps, like all over my body. I was like, oh my goodness, and I am dying to see this movie after that trailer. I think it did a fantastic job of highlighting not only the very interesting plot, but the incredible cinematography and filmmaking that is going into that movie. And I am thoroughly impressed by the trailer. Like, it was awe-striking. It is, somehow the trailer captured the grandiose of a world war in like an awful but amazing way. It was just, wow. I was shocked the first time I saw it. I was like, this is an incredible trailer. So I had to include it on my list. I cannot wait to see the movie. It's another strange, a lot of the trailers on this list are for movies that haven't come out yet. And to some degree that's makes it weird ranking them, and that was a disqualifier for The Goldfinch, is that I hadn't seen the movie. But that's because the movie had already come out. But I think there's a different qualifier if the movie hasn't come out yet, and the hype that it's building for me, and not just me, but my dad actually wants to see it in theaters, and lately it's been hard to get my dad to go see a movie in theaters. So it's really interesting, and I'm very, very, very excited to see 1917. Okay, number 9 is the In the Heights trailer 1, released on December 12th. I talked about it in my reaction. I love In the Heights. I've never seen it, but I've listened to the soundtrack many times. So apparently, unfortunately, it's not. I hope they do another. I just hope they start touring it again around the release, like after the release of the movie. Hopefully that helps it get back onto Broadway or off Broadway or just something. I really want to see it. On top of that, this trailer was so good. It's hard to get people to go see musicals, but I truly think this is not just, it doesn't just look like a great musical or a great movie. It looks like just both. It looks like it could be the next great movie musical. It just, the way that they utilized the main song, like the intro song from the musical, the way that they utilized the dance shots, and they showed a lot but they didn't show a lot, and it was just a great balance of rhythm and melody and energy throughout the whole trailer. It was just very well done, and it really excites me when I watch it. So In the Heights is at number 9. Number 8 is the Mulan trailer 1, released on December 5th. This trailer is super, super good. My mom got excited when she watched it. I almost cried when I watched it because the second the music kicks in, the second Reflection kicks in, I just, like, it's, oh, wow. Orchestra covers of classic Disney songs get me every time. The same thing happened with The Jungle Book, and it's just so, it looks so good. And I think that Mulan is doing a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic job of balancing the Disney wonder that we all know and love from the animated Mulan, but really highlighting and capturing the actual true legend of Mulan that China carries. And I think it's, I mean, I'm not from there, so feel free to let me know in the comments down below, but I think that it's doing a good job of introducing all of us who don't know the original story of Mulan to said story, and getting very excited to see the new, more accurate take on a hero and princess that we love. So I'm very excited. I think they're doing a great job with the ad campaign. It's been super stable, and the Mulan trailer 1 was just overall very strong and very exciting, and it looks like a grand live action Disney movie, which is exactly what it is. But it looks very good, and the Mulan trailer does not fail to excite me every time I watch it. So props to that. And it's very good on the big screen too. That's another big qualifier for these lists. Number 7, and this, wow, okay, so the Aladdin official trailer released on March 12th. So this trailer turned the entire ad campaign around for the Aladdin film. The first trailer they released just was made fun of, and it just looked stupid. I was not excited for it. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna ruin Aladdin. I was so nervous. I was trying to be positive, but this trailer was fantastic. Between the use of the classic Disney songs that we know, such as Friend Like Me, A Whole New World, the One Jump Ahead with the intro to the trailer, everything about that, plus the mix of pace of shots is fantastic in this trailer. It goes from super fast to slow motion, and there were so many slow motion falling shots, like the one of him on a chair. It's just the way that the pacing was managed in this trailer, especially the way it's paired with the music and the other sound mixing, is just so satisfying and so well done, and it makes the movie look so good. And the movie was good, so it was very pleasing to have a trailer that just captured the magic of Disney and the magic of Aladdin. And again, this trailer literally turned the ad campaign around for Disney. It was looking really bad, and then the movie went on to make, I think it made $1 billion. So it's crazy, and I think that this trailer had a lot to do with that box office, because if the ad campaign had continued to suck, then the movie would not have had as much out of the gate, and it would have relied on good word of mouth, which can be very good. It really helped movies like the first Jumanji or Greatest Showman, but when it comes down to it, those opening weekends are also huge. And so I think this trailer, as well as the trailer to follow it, did a very good job of turning everything around and getting people very excited, including myself. So I love the Aladdin trailer. I still watch it sometimes. It's super fun. And yeah. Number 6, and some of you may be surprised to see how low this is for me, but this is how like super neutral and like analytical I am about trailers. Number 6 is the Endgame trailer, which was released on March 14th. This was like their first full-length, and really only full-length trailer that the first trailer they released was a full-length trailer. This was also a full-length trailer. I thought it was a very good trailer, and it got me very emotional, but that was for obvious reasons. I was very invested in the movie, and I think the entire ad campaign did a fantastic job of not revealing anything, and that was a huge strength of it. I made a whole video right after Infinity War about how they should advertise for Avengers 4 before we knew the name of it, and honestly, they did a lot of the stuff that I hoped they would do, and I really did not want them I didn't want them to give away anything. I wanted them to barely show anything in the trailers except some shots, like some scattered good shots to like get us hyped up. But I wanted them to play off all that they lost in Infinity War and the emptiness of the world, and I wanted them to make reference to the journey, the 10-year journey that we had been on with them. And that would be a great way of building the hype, because the hype was already there. But looking back on it, I think the Endgame trailer did a fantastic job of doing those exact things that I wanted it to do, but when it comes down to it, a lot of the trailer is taken up, and it's a pretty long trailer, and the majority of it is taken up by those black and white shots with a little bit of red, which is amazing, and I thought it was a very cool callback, but it lasts for a very long time, and it hasn't aged as well for me as some of the other, like the first Endgame trailer has aged really well. The Whatever It Takes Super Bowl spot has aged quite well. I don't know why I put that on. I don't know why I didn't put it on the list. It was just a little short. But, and the Infinity War trailers have aged quite well. But this one has not aged as well, but it's still on my list, and it's still at number 6, because I think it still did a fantastic job of calling back, of highlighting all they lost, and of doing the whole whatever it takes things at the end, and then the energy and the rhythm at the end of the trailer is stellar. So I was very impressed with the trailer, and I still am very impressed with the trailer, but I think the beginning is just slightly too slow for this to be higher on my list. So that is why it is at number 6. But again, the Endgame trailer was super good. I still love it, but that's why it's not higher. It's just for that reason. The Birds of Prey trailer 1 is at number 5. This was released on October 1st. So, I actually love this trailer. I didn't react to it because I was way too busy at the time, and I was in the middle of midterms. It was not a good time for me. But I first saw the trailer on the big screen, and I've seen it multiple times on the big screen since then. And this is an incredible trailer to watch on a big screen, and not just on a big screen, but even watching it at home. It gets me super excited. Margot Robbie looks just so good in this movie, and just the way the color and, again, the rhythm and the pacing of this trailer is so good. And just, it's weird because you can feel the sheer force of Harley Quinn coming through the screen during like every shot she's in, the whole boo and then slams her head, the walking shot towards the end of the trailer, all of it. It is just absolutely overwhelmingly cool. And I keep watching this trailer. I'm very excited about this movie. It's a very, very good trailer. And again, the pacing, everything, the speed manipulation of the shots, similar to Aladdin, the way Ewan McGregor's banging on his chest, or Margot Robbie is handling a fight sequence, the slow motion shot of her flipping, all mixed with like great timing in the music to be doing all said things. So it just is a very satisfying trailer, and I very much enjoy it. So it is at number 5. Number 4, and this is shocked me to my core, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This trailer, this was the second trailer, I'm pretty sure, and it was released on April 23rd, just in time for Endgame. I had never seen a Godzilla movie leading up to Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer coming out. I was not into that stuff as a kid, never had any interest in watching monster movies, and so it just never crossed paths with me. But I reacted to this trailer, and I was like, wow, that was a crazy trailer with a lot of money shots. It was really cool. And then I was seeing a movie in IMAX. I'm pretty sure I was seeing Endgame or something. I don't even know what I was seeing. And I had goosebumps all over my body. This trailer just hit me. It was so crazy. And I think what it was the sheer beauty of it. That movie is beautiful. It is, the cinematography is like a feat. And they, wow, highlighted on that in the trailer. This movie just took Godzilla and like all the hype surrounding Godzilla and all the hype surrounding all of the classic monsters like Mothra and all of that. And it just, I don't know, put it into one epic trailer. And it wasn't even, the trailer wasn't even about the plot. I had no idea really what the plot was going in. I was like, oh, they're like teaming up with Godzilla to fight this monster? There's not a lot about the humans. There's not a lot about the plot in this trailer. But what there is a lot about is the monsters. And honestly, the grand, just sweeping, massive, beautiful shots of the monsters in this trailer perfectly captured the rest of the movie. It just did a very good job, and I think I have to give it a lot of brownie points for getting me to go see a monster movie, because I would never have had it on my radar if not for this trailer. So it was very good. I really liked it. It did the same thing that Mission Impossible Fallout did with its amazing trailer last year, and I'm just very impressed by this trailer. So that's why it's at number 4. It is just a trailer full of money shots, and the way that they utilized the music in the trailer. I'll let you guys watch it for yourselves, but the song choice was stellar. It was just incredibly well done. So check it out. Okay, trailer 3. This trailer is not just an amazing trailer, but it means a lot to me for personal reasons. So, in a very fitting spot, number 3 is for Stranger Things 3, trailer 1, released on March 20th. So, this trailer is what got me noticed by the Duffer Brothers on YouTube. They saw my reaction and got in contact with me and sent me a package, which was like, I still cannot even fathom that. Like, it's just not real. Like, it's just a fictional dream thing that happened to me. I can't. But that took place like a month later. This trailer is so strong, and I'm very impressed with Netflix and with Stranger Things, because their Stranger Things trailers, specifically the first ones they release for every season, are incredible. The one for season 1 was quite good. The Thriller trailer for the second season was still one of my favorite trailers of all time. And this trailer, the use of Baba O'Reilly, the intro with Dustin and them surprising him, everything about it, the pacing, and then the quick cut and stop to Happy 4th of July, to the quick, rapid, like almost amusement park ride, like firing at you, the at the end. It perfectly captured the aura and the vibe of season 3, while also capturing the 80s, while also just being super fun and super exciting. So I loved it. It was amazing. It was really good, and I still watch it a lot. It gets me, like, physically, the way the music kind of gets under your skin. It just gets me really excited. I think it did a very good job of hyping people up for season 3. The second trailer as well was quite good, but this trailer, there's something, it did a very good job of reintroducing people to the world of Hawkins and to capitalizing on the hype of the previous 2 seasons. So I think that this trailer started the ad campaign off very strong, and I have a lot of respect for it, and I love the trailer. In my opinion, or my second favorite, and I believe probably one of the best trailers of 2019, if not the best, but one of the best, is the Joker teaser trailer released on April 3rd. Alright, I don't think there's any debate here. Like, this is a fantastic trailer. A fantastic trailer. It is just everything it should be. It took a property that I think we were all, like, nervous excited for, and turned it into anticipation for what could be a classic great film, and what ended up being a classic great film. it perfectly captured the tone of the movie, the mood of the movie, everything. It didn't give away too much, but it just perfectly represented the movie and showed it off in the best way it possibly could. The big black and white fonts of the text in the trailer, the giant Joker, the way everything about it was very, very, very strong. And it highlighted how fantastic Joaquin Phoenix is as an actor. It highlighted the incredible cinematography and directing that Todd Phillips commanded with throughout the film. And it was an amazing trailer. I loved it. Okay, number one trailer of 2019 for me is the Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker final trailer, released on October 21st. Say what you will about this film. A lot of people have different opinions on it. I liked it, got a lot of hate for it, but I don't care because I liked it and it's my opinion. But this trailer, regardless of how you feel about the movie, is a fantastic trailer. It is a fantastically made trailer. It starts calm but mysterious, and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds, and the music crescendos in the most beautiful orchestra way, highlighting the themes of Star Wars and just the shots, the way they go from slow to fast to slow to fast to fast to fast to fast to fast to fast to fast. It is so well done. I don't know why. I literally cannot tell you. Every time I watched it leading up to the movie, it made me tear up. I watched it again to review this list, made me tear up. I don't understand why it keeps making me cry, but I think it just fully captures the magnificence of like what Star Wars is and can be and was, and just it just captured Star Wars and really got under your skin and like made you know like this story is ending. And it was so climactic and well done, and the music was fantastic. I've been listening to it and it is so well done, and everything about it, the timing, the pacing, the rhythm, the music choice, the choices they used for the shots, the perfect balance of giving things away and not giving things away. I think it was literally a almost flawless trailer, and I love it. And I think it will go down as one of my favorite trailers as the years go by. I just absolutely am stunned by how amazing this trailer was. Wow. Like, watch it again, whether you liked the movie or not. It is a good trailer. The way, especially with the music and the action shots that are built into the crescendo, mixed with the slower shots put in as well. It's just so well balanced and good, and I love it. And that is my ranking of my favorite trailers that have been released in 2019. So please let me know in the comments down below, did I not mention any trailers that you really liked? Again, there were a lot of trailers that I liked, but I could not put them all in here, and I could not give them all honorable mentions. But what do you guys really, really, really wish had been on this list? Or if you had made your own list, what would your list have been? Are there any trailers that I mentioned that didn't excite you all that much or that really excited you? Do you have the same list as me? That would be really cool. If I mentioned any trailers from movies that you liked the other trailer for, has to be released in 2019, then let me know. Like, for example, Stranger Things has released multiple trailers. Joker, Star Wars, Endgame had more, Aladdin had another, Mulan. Like, a lot of these films have had more trailers. So please let me know, like, what, would you have chosen a different trailer from any of these movies? Had to be released in 2019. And do you love watching trailers as much as I love watching trailers? I love it. It is one of my favorite pastimes. So again, let me know in the comments down below all of your thoughts. Subscribe if you want to see my coverage from any of these movies that have not been released yet, and you want to see my reactions to said trailers. You can check out my reactions playlist as well. So get excited. I'm very excited to talk about the rest of my reflections on 2019 and to talk about my reflections on the decade and to move forward into a whole new decade. It has been crazy. So I'm very excited. and I can't wait to hear all of your opinions. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or if you agreed with anything on my list, and I'm looking forward to hearing all of your thoughts. So yeah, have a good day everyone. Bye.